Welcome everybody. Today's video finds us over here in Mandalay in Myanmar, and we're going to take a look at a Buddhist monastery here. We're going to take a look at Mahagandhayon Vihara. Now what this is a forest monastery temple that was originally established in 1908 to be a meditation center, and it has become really important. There was an old Buddhist monk in 1914 that took over this temple, and he was really well known, and he was known for being very strict with the Vinaya, which is the Buddhist monolith, the Buddhist code. So anyway, what this temple now is it's basically like a school, and they also take in a lot of the poor kids that cannot afford schooling. So they bring in, and it's really important in the community. So people come over here and they donate rice and money to the temple. It's basically like also donating to an orphanage, and so it takes care of all of these kids. So let's look around and let's see what we see. So when you come in, they have all these trees, and they have some of these little buildings. These are like the dormitories. We have some of the kids over here. And then this right here, these clay pots, these are for like drinking water. You come over here, and if you're thirsty, you can grab some drinking water. And we'll walk up in here. Now this temple has been so important for the Burmese. There was one of the leaders actually in like the 1970s, Ni Win. He came over here and would consult the head abbot of this temple. So we have the little dormitory over here for the kids. And you see the monks with the red robes, the maroon. That is like a really strict version of Buddhism. In Thailand, you see them mostly with the orange robes, but there will be a few devout sect that will wear those maroon robes. So we have some of the Buddhist writings over there. Looks like a classroom over there. We have like a bell tower and some more of the scripts written on these little tablets. So it's kind of interesting. They have these yellow and green houses here, and a little young novice. So they have the cafeteria down below, and then the living quarters are up above. The styling of the buildings is quite cool. It's kind of colonial with a Buddhist influence. This is one of the main buildings here. The monks busy sweeping leaves, moving stuff around. And some of the locals bringing some donations to the temple. Bananas, coconuts, everything. So here's the 10 commandments for this monastery. So here's the alms bowls. Looks like they have their names or something right there underneath them all. So they gather these up in the morning, and then they take them out into the community. So we'll go into this building over here. Okay, so here's a couple of the young boys that are in here, and they're in front of this shrine. And this right here is the first monk that set this monastery up in 1908. And then there was just these two monks. That was the first one. And now there are like 1,500 monks that reside here at this monastery. So everybody here, they came to donate to the temple. So the young ones that are wearing the white are waiting for a sponsor. They're orphans, and a monk will sponsor them and raise them up and teach them how to be Buddhists, but they wear the white until they get the sponsor. Then they'll wear the maroon robes. This is one of the monks running the monastery here. It's right next to that little shrine. They have another little building. Let's look in here right quick. So in the mornings, they'll do a lineup where all of those monks will go out into the community and they'll be in a big line. I've seen pictures of it, and there'll be hundreds of the novice monks. And this is right over here near the Irrawaddy River. It's kind of a cool location. This is the Irrawaddy River. So I have a busy road going right here next to the monastery. I really like the looks of these little shrines. So this monastery is just part of the community. Kind of interesting. You just see around here, see the young monks off shaving their head, doing stuff like that. One of the cafeterias. And they're right over here cooking rice. Yeah, it's a really, really big place. A couple of the young guys. And I talked to the head monk here, or the one that was there at that ceremony. He's been a monk here at this temple for 22 years, he said. So here's some of the young novices. They have their alms bowls. They're getting ready to go out into the community. You can see they got their bowls here. And then these are the ones that are waiting to be sponsored. So you can see they go out barefoot, which is the really strict way to do it. And the only thing they'll do is they'll drink water, and they'll walk around. People can stop and give them water, but they don't eat during the daytime. Yeah, this monastery is huge. So they take in a lot of orphans. And these young novices over here, they got to wrap the robe and everything a certain way. Right out in front of the monastery, they're setting up a little carnival for the kids. They got a little trampoline over there. They got the merry-go-round, and they're going to have a little inflatable thing. So that's going to finish up our video over here at the Mahagandhayon Monastery. This is an interesting place. It's not like a wow, gold temple or anything like that, but it does serve a very useful function here, because they take in all these orphan kids and they raise them up, keeps them off the street, keeps them out of trouble, and teaches them, a good code of conduct for their life. So anyway, it's right over here in Mandalay on the Irrawaddy River, and it was established in 1908, just those two monks, and now it's huge. I mean, there's so many buildings here, and you can walk through and you can kind of see the grounds. They have their classrooms, they have their places to stay, and little cafeterias and stuff like that. So anyway, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash like and subscribe. And if you're over here in Mandalay, come and see something like this. This is not like a normal touristy thing, but it is a good thing to do. Come over here, see this orphanage, and maybe help them out with a few dollars or whatever. So anyway, smash the like, subscribe, leave me a comment, tell me what you think. And if you have any questions, ask me down below. And until next time, remember, life is a journey. Enjoy.